Hello and welcome to SIBO Volatility 411. My name is Dan Deming and I'm with KKM Financial. Now, another volatile session for the markets today. The SPX was higher initially. Now we're seeing it down over 1%. And with that, the VIX cash pushing up over 30. Range for today, 25.89 low end, 32.61 on the top end, currently 30.5 in the VIX cash. As we're seeing realized volatility picking up week over week, 10-day realized volatility up from 5% to 20%, so a big increase there. At the money straddle in the SPX. Let's look at the June 3rd straddle. That's trading right around a 23.5 implied vol level. So we're continuing to see that expanding. And the other interesting dynamic this week is the SKEW factor. The CBOE SKEW index holding above 150, even though the SPX is near the lows of the week. So we continue to see demand for those way out of the money puts, even with the market giving up some ground here the last several trading sessions. Let's look at the VIX futures. We're seeing them shifting higher today, the entire curve moving up and pretty much in unison in a very flat curve right around the 28 level across the futures construct. But the interesting dynamic, even at this level, we're still seeing a little premium or a little contango between December and January futures, right around 30 cents right now. So that's very interesting given the fact that when you see the VIX futures at this level, you typically see that front month future outpacing the back months, and that's just not the case currently. Looking at VVIX, measure implied volatility in the VIX options, that's 151. Now, we did see a high of 161 a couple of days ago. That's the highest level going back to, I believe, June of 2020. So demand for VIX options is certainly elevated. Activity today, December and January calls between the 40 and 45 strikes, very active. Also, March 35 calls, 29,000 of those have traded today. Looking at next week, certainly technical levels are going to be key. We're breaking through the 50-day moving average in both the SPX and the NASDAQ, so that's something to keep an eye on. Data, inflation data coming out next week. Certainly Fed speak is another driver. And the Omicron virus continues to impact, I think, the sentiment within the market.